Okay, so hi dear Aquarius, a very good evening to you guys. This is Anjali Tarot and this is our journal monthly reading for all the Aquarius Sun, Moon, Venus rising from 1st till the 15th of October 2024. I'm going to tap into recent past, current energies and near future, and we will see the guidance as usual, and starting with the overall energy for the first 15 days of October. And it's not a love reading or career reading or anything specific, but whatever messages will come, I will just let you guys know. If it is not resonating, it's not your story, you can just skip the video, okay, without insulting me in the comment section. Okay? And if you want to be a professional tarot card reader like me, you can start your journey by purchasing my course. The link is in the description box for the same. If you want to start your self-healing journey with Ho'oponopono but don't know from where to start, you can definitely start by purchasing my masterclass. Again, the link is in the description box for the same, and it has the power to change your life for the rest of your life. Trust me on that. I'm doing it from a very long time now. And if you want one-on-one healing sessions or personal readings, you can check out the description box and you can mail me for the same. So let's start. Let's start. Aquarius, the overall energy for Aquarius people for the first 15 days of October 2024. Let's see how it is going to be for you guys. So we have the Moon card. So you will be dealing with something that you are scared of. It's like dealing with your fears, facing your fears head on, or something that is kind of making you feel like suspicious about something, or you are dealing with some kind of unknown fears in some way. Now you are going to realize that it's time for you to face those fears and let go of those fears and work on that, okay, like deliberately. Wow, nice. Let's see in the recent past what was happening. Just give me a second, honey. Okay, so the Emperor. So in the recent past, you took some kind of decision that took a lot out of you, right? Right. This was something that you were not trying, like you were not able to do, might be from a very long time, but finally you decided to do something, and you felt like you are going to stick to that decision no matter what. Okay. Now in the current situation, we have the Three of Cups. You are trying to enjoy your life as much as you can to the fullest, with people who are like family to you, with people or energies who makes you happy and who brings the best out of you. By the 15th of October, we have the King of Swords, very clear cut energy, very much in this energy of being logical, being practical, and cutting those people and situations out of your life that are not resonating with you. Okay, let's clarify these cards one by one. Let's see what was happening clearly. Let's seek the clarity out of these cards. Let's see the Emperor in the recent past for you guys. What was happening there, honey? Aquarius. We have the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. So something that was very close to your heart, something related to your family or family kind of dynamic, or something related to a commitment and marriage and or a partnership was kind of weighing you down from quite a long time now. And you were like a wounded warrior. You were trying your best to fix that, but something happened and you realized that it's not fixable anymore, or this thing is not going to work out the way you wanted it to work out. So you took a decision. For some of you, the decision was to let it go completely. For some of you, the decision was to resolve it, and you were being very practical, very logical. You were being in the energy of sitting in your power and trying to fix something that was kind of weighing you down, even if you were trying your best to um, not to go to that level in the situation, that it's not recoverable. But something happened and you were in this energy of the universe forced you to make some kind of decision in that direction. Wow. Now the Three of Cups, you're trying your best to restore your energies with happy people, happy mood, happy energies, happy kind of vibes around you. Let me clarify the Three of Cups, honey. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Three of Swords. Yeah, you're definitely moving on from a very heartbreaking situation, from a sad, depressing kind of energy towards something very beautiful, towards something meaningful, towards something stable, secure, and safe. And you're very determined that no matter what, you are not going to look back to the same kind of energy or same kind of dynamic ever in your life, because you learned your lessons, and all you got from the situation was heartbreak, pain, and nothing more than anxiety and stress and depression. So you are trying your best to move on from the situation as far as you can, and with this determination that no matter what, I'm not going to look back, and no matter what, how no matter how much time it's going to take me to move on from the situation forever. I am going to just keep moving on. So you are in this direction, in this energy right now, and you are doing this with a very powerful energy, with a powerful determined kind of energy, but with love also. It's like kind, composite, powerful kind of energy, where mixture of feminine and masculine is balancing itself out, and then you're moving on, right? Okay, now by the 15th of October, we have the King of Swords energy, clarity, a lot of clarity, a lot of this energy of sitting in your power, but in a little bit of rude way, a little bit of cold and detached kind of way that some people might not like. Yes, you're holding back this urge to connect or reconnect with somebody who is very toxic, who knows where your pain point is, and they're touching your pain point again and again and again in some way. So this is some kind of manipulative energy or energies that keeps on coming back to you to drain you, right? But now you have learned your lessons, and now you have learned how to create boundaries, how to create strong boundaries, enough strong boundaries, so that this toxic cycle, toxic nature, toxic entity or entities are not going to come towards you again, or are not going to enter in your energy field again, because enough is enough. So I do see you holding back this urge to connect or reconnect with anybody who is no longer serving your purpose in your life anymore, who is no longer aligning with your soul anymore, and you're kind of letting go of something or someone out of your life, out of your system, after a lot of struggle, after a lot of period of struggling from inside, a lot of pain, lot of sadness, lot of depression, lot of lessons. But these lessons are actually going to turn into some kind of blessings if you are not going to allow these same things to happen in your life again. Otherwise, it's going to be a repetitive cycle that you have to break at some point of time. Till that time, the universe is going to send you these kind of cycles only. So it's better that it's better, actually it's best that you're doing it right now. So you're cutting something or someone out of your life for the rest of your life and for the best of your life, and you're doing it in a very harsh way this time, in a very brutal way this time. It's like, that's it, enough is enough, I'm moving on, I'm leaving this situation behind because it's draining the hell out of me. And you're heading towards people who are like family to you, people who really cares for you, people who genuinely loves you and genuinely wants to take care of you, and soul tribe kind of energy. So you are finding your soul tribe, okay, or you are seeking for that kind of energies, that universe, please help me to connect with those people or those energies that are meant for me, that are good for me. Okay, so meeting your soul tribe is going to be your main energy for this 15 days of October 2024. Soul tribe is sometimes like new friends, new energies, new connections. Or soul tribe is sometimes like a higher self connecting you with the multiple realm of this, other dimensions. Yeah, we will talk about it someday for sure, when the timing is going to be like right for these things. Now let's see the guidance for you guys for this present moment, like for the first 15 days of October. So yeah, we have the Tower, the King of Pentacles, the Empress. Take care of yourself, honey. You know, right now you might be finding yourself in a position that nobody is helping you, nobody is helping you to stand your ground, nobody is helping you to take care of yourself, nobody is trying to connect with you on that level, to give you the safety and security as a person, as a soul that you want in order to grow and expand in your life. Okay, so yeah, there might be nobody around you, but the universe is with you, your higher self is with you, your spiritual, like your spirit guides and your spiritual world is with you. And it's better to be alone than surrounding yourself with bad company or people who are draining you, rather than giving you something good in return, right? So it's like the universe teaching you the way of self love, self care, self healing, in order to make you grow in every way possible with yourself, on yourself, okay, with yourself, whatever. Whatever the heck. So the universe is kind of teaching you these lessons so that you can be with yourself for the rest of your life, and you can create the best life for yourself for the best of your life. Okay, so it's like the best life is in your hands. So the sooner you are going to understand that this is a repetitive cycle and you have to break it for the good this time, for good this time, the sooner you are going to get to this growth and expansion that you are seeking for and craving for from quite a long time now. Yeah. So from past 3 years, I do see a lot of struggles and obstacles and challenges in Aquarius's life. Not every Aquarius, of course, but a lot of you, right? But you can break this cycle by breaking the toxicity and negativity. I told you everything in this reading. Please listen to this reading, I think twice or thrice, until you get the message, because it's a very, very deep reading, Aquarius, and sometimes we don't get the message at the first time. So when you're going to listen to it twice or thrice, you're definitely going to get something different every time you're going to listen to it. Trust me, I am doing it. from a very long time now. So I never told anybody to like listen to my reading twice or thrice. Never in my 7 years of career of astrology and occult. This is the first time. So it's coming from the universe itself. So it's up to you, but try it. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Aquarius. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. God bless you. And I love you so much. Bye bye.